Hey everybody, what's going on? Mike A. Bear here from Berserker Bear. Today is March 5th of 2020. I know I haven't been on. I think I looked at my last video. I think it was April 27th or something like that. I've had a lot of stuff going on. Finally last year I got to take my son camping and stuff. Granted, we only slept in the back of my parents, but it was pretty decent. But yeah, so I know I haven't been on for a little while, so I want to do a quick video. Hopefully, more of these will be coming. If I should be able to get some time now. I just recently bought a vehicle, so I'm working on getting that on the road right now. It's a 2011 Crown Vic Old Police Interceptor, so got that going right now. Anyways, into the video. Everybody's freaking out about the coronavirus, which it depending on what sources you read. I've read some that make it sound like it's nothing, not even flu noteworthy. And apparently, the one guy on a cruise apparently got it, and bronchitis he got like a month ago was worse than the coronavirus. Excuse me. And then other ones make it sound like it's the bringer of the freaking apocalypse. And I don't know anymore. But with that being said, a lot of my preps are still the same. Alice sees different things on the news while she's working at the casino, or hears things on the news while she's working at the casino. And she comes home and she's like, "Oh, did you hear this? Did you hear this?" I'm like, "Alice, yes, this." And, we have little conversations. And now she wants to get behind me more on my prepping. So, had some extra money, which isn't usually a thing for me. And I told her, I'm like, well, we gotta go grocery shopping yesterday. I'm like, you pick up the groceries, and I'm gonna pick up survival stuff. I won't go over what I have in my wallet. She's like, okay. So we did it, and our freezer is fixed, or is wow, our freezer is full, and we have stuff that in the summer, me and Harry are going to be working on our camp that we're building quite a bit off the road, and not too many people know where it is except for our group and people that our group says, all right. He'll be living there most of the summer. We're planning on doing a small garden or a medium garden and just stuff like that to be more self-sufficient, and that's going to be our quote unquote bug out location. But go down there on weekends or whatever. I got my camper down there. I'm fixing up, going to tear apart part of it, put a wood stove in it, and basically it'll be set for year round. But anyways, onto the haul. One thing I would suggest, and I bought, is a tote. This is just a Plano storage box, 56 quart. I like it because you can see the little nooks right here. It comes with a lid, locks on it. There is no gasket. I think you can see it. There's no gasket in it, but it's still, if we can put it in our sheds or whatever when we get camp going, put it in there. We got storage. So, it is what it is. That was just something I knew I'd have to get. And, we can stack these on top of each other. We can do a lot. Okay, with that being said, another thing is you want to get your dries. Granted, I have things that I don't have here. I'm just grabbed a few things. A lot of them is this 10-pound thing of all-purpose flour. Flour is going to be big. Another one is I got two of these, just salt, regular salt containers, flour, salts, herbs, dry herbs, and everything like that are going to be key. Back in the day, your salts, and I do have that right here. Oh, gotta get it out. 10-pound bag of just regular granulated sugar. Back in pioneer days and other older times, salt and sugars were worth more than gold in a lot of places because you can't eat gold. And it helps with preservation. You can cure meat. You can do a lot of stuff with a little if you have knowledge. Going on, like I said, at camp we plan on perhaps getting some chickens if Harry decides that he will stay up there all summer, which most likely he will. And a thing I'm gonna This is just a 3 pound thing of basically a lard, any kind of grease shortening, your fats, again, lard, oils. This, in my opinion, is better than oil because you can store a lot more for a lot longer time, in my opinion. And then also with this, I can literally put some kind of wicking material in the center and I can make an emergency candle out of it. This is basically an off-brand of like your Crisco. You can look up Crisco emergency candle if you'd like. And this, again, got chickens, got eggs, and chicken. We got different guns down at camp. This would be good for some tree rat, aka squirrel. But, it's just a good thing to have. It helps with flavor and everything. Next thing is I bought 2 of these. Just add water, literally, just add water. Pancake mix. These are the ones I like. It's 16 servings. I got 2 of them, so there's almost a month worth of pancakes if Gunner wants them or if I want them. And of course, I got that just to put in there, just some maple syrup. With this, I just bought the cheap stuff. If you're going to store any syrup long term, especially maple syrup, I would suggest getting 100%. It'll store longer. If it crystallizes, it'll get like some crystals and look a little different. Honey does the same thing, which honey is another good one I did not buy yesterday, but I will. You can melt it down and use it again. Also, Gunner loves oatmeal. Me and Harry also will eat a lot of oatmeal in the summer, like just quick meals, and it keeps you full long. And honey, maple syrup, just gives you a little extra flavoring. A lot of this stuff is semi-bland. There again was where your salts and your other herbs come into play. Sorry. Another thing, I got a box just to put up at camp. I got a box, or Alice bought a box just to have here because we're almost out. Just regular instant rice. Pour and go. Again, with the instant rice, instant mashed potatoes. This has 34 servings, and this one has 26. So, buy a couple boxes of these, you got enough for a family for a month. And then, if we do end up getting sick or something, we have, boom, just basically a mix. It's exactly what it says, a soup mix. It's just chicken flavored extra noodle. So it's basically chicken noodle soup. But got 2 boxes of those. They weren't even $1 a piece. I just decided to grab it as I was walking by. I'm like, ooh, might grab it as a snack and eat it before getting into camp. I don't know. Another thing, again, bland, but I picked it up. 3 pounds of just thin spaghetti. This is probably enough for, like, I wasn't really thinking of Harry too much. He's got a lot of his own food. This is more like stuff for Alice, myself, and Gunner. 3 pounds of spaghetti. Just add some butter, some shortening if I had to. I wouldn't suggest it because that's a artery clogger. But 3 pounds, not even $3. Got this. 20 pounds of rice. Like that. 20 pounds of just rice. I'm going to take and probably have something for lunch today, and then today or tomorrow I'm going to put them, probably measure 2 cups and put 2 cups in a bag and then vacuum seal the bag. I got a vacuum sealer, and then I'll package all that up and I'll put like my rice, my sugars, my flours, all like your basics in one container. Probably buy another one and put some other stuff to go up in there to camp. Another thing, just a gallon of white vinegar. It was like $2.50, $3. Vinegar you can even use to clean. We will say a lot of beets, common thing, and with the coronavirus and other things that might happen, Corona, they're saying that they could lock us in our homes for 3 months. Fridge power might still be working, and might as well take advantage while it is. And we're eating a lot of beets or whatever, I can just turn around and put in some vinegar, put it back in the fridge for an hour, let it soak in, and have basically like pickled beets. I didn't grab a lot of canned foods because you gotta be careful because of acidity, like with your tomatoes. But one thing I did, I grabbed a couple of these. They're just a regular ham in a can. You can chop it up and everything. I like these because they're pull tab. And then basically, I mean, there's 8 servings in this container. Cut it up. You can make a stew, soup. Having some chickens, chop it up, make some westerns. Because like I said, we plan on doing a garden. On doing a garden, I got some stuff just to have here to basically get started, I guess. I bought 3 of these. It's just an aloe plant for an aloe garden. It comes with its own little container, a little mud pack thing. They put water, swells up. But anyways, I got 1 going right now. I got 2 that I haven't. This will be good for sunburns, natural remedy stuff. And with that, we're also, like I said, planning on building a regular garden, planning on doing an herb garden. That way we have some flavors and whatnot. But there's small things you can do at home that will help. Especially like we live in a trailer at a trailer park, and we don't have a lot of room, but I'm hoping to do a little raised bed garden thing out by the woodshed thing that we have, little shed. Another one, I got 1 of these just to try. It's a little cherry tomato plant. You can just turn around and put it in, make it all up. Haven't made it yet. Wait until it gets a little warmer where the sun's beating more in our window. And, it comes with a little, basically mason jar, which I can use to drink or whatever after. Comes with your seeds, your dirt, everything else. Boom. Why not? They had these there too, another little organic kit. It is a mushroom grower. Same concept, But yeah, that's basically a quick video. It was supposed to be quicker, but, the thing is, no matter what's coming up, whether it be the freaking zombie apocalypse, whether it's corona, try to get somewhere where you can raise your own stuff, be more self-sufficient. I mean, Christ, back in World War II, government wanted people to turn around and build victory gardens, which are back on the rise right now. My mother especially, all my life, there's always been a garden out in the back. Now she's getting older. She doesn't do it as big and extravagant as it used to be, but she still does quite a bit. And this year, Alice's father and myself are hopefully going to he wants to build a garden, and I told him I'll be more than glad to help and stuff. That way we can share stuff, because I want to do some canning this fall. But, I mean, little things like these will help out around the house. I want to get small herbs, things. I've had them before. And that way I can dry my own herbs and put them in mason jars and store them and whatnot. And then doing canning, and I can also pull seeds out of some of the stuff. If they grow good, like tomatoes, you can get tomato seeds and a lot of different things. Oh, also I got some they look like lollipops. I didn't grab them. They're somewhere in my stuff. You plant them and they just come in. Like I got strawberries, I got carrots, I got a few other ones. But like I said, I want to do my own little garden here. We want to do a little garden at camp, and Alice's father wants to do a garden, so. Then, on top of that, know your natural plants in your area, and, just learn, guys, because no matter what people panicking, doing, like, people just selling out because people are panicking, it's coming down to, it's going to be rough. And it's just, the coronavirus is just one thing that people are freaking out about. I mean, there's so much more. But stay vigilant, stay safe, start thinking ahead, and I'll see you guys again. Have a good day.